Hi guys, I'm Leah. I'll be your therapist for today. How are you both doing?
We're doing pretty good, living day to day.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, before we begin, how about you both tell me a little about yourselves?
I'm a senior in high school. My name is Taylor. Play lacrosse. Looking for colleges. I have a couple cross team. That kind of stuff. You know.
And I'm Chelsea. I'm Taylor's mom. I just recently got a job as a secretary because my husband recently passed, which is pretty much the main reason why we're here.
Well, your husband just passed, so since that recent tragedy, how's the relationship between the two of you been?
Yeah, we've been butting heads a lot lately. I'm really not I want to be able to connect like we used to, and I just don't know how to get to that point again with her.
Yeah, I guess.
Taylor, I see your arms are crossed. What's that about?
I just feel really tense right now. Like, don't want to be here. It's really hard to talk to my mom.
Yeah, you say it's hard to talk to your mom. Do you think maybe you could rephrase that into more of an I statement?
I find it really hard to talk to my mom.
You know, me and her never had that relationship that her and her dad had, but I feel like we, ever since he passed away, that it's just everything is been going downhill as far as our relationship is concerned because she's very to herself, doesn't want to talk, just goes to her room after school and doesn't want to do anything. Whereas I want to talk to her, but I feel like she'll just get mad, and I don't want to get yelled at every time I talk to my kids, so it's hard.
So right now, as you're both sitting here, what are you feeling? What are you experiencing as you sit here and you try to talk things out?
I feel annoyed just because I feel like it's just not going to fix anything. It's just not going to happen.
I feel heartbroken and helpless because I want this relationship between us to get better because it's hard. It is hard not being able to have that one-on-one relationship with your daughter when, especially through such a tough time like this one.
Do you feel it's hard? Do you feel it's hard to talk to your mom? Do you have certain issues that you feel like you can't talk to her about?
I feel like I can't talk to her at all about the college stuff because she's never even been to college, and I feel like she doesn't really get the lacrosse situation because my dad's more of an athlete and she's not, and she just doesn't know what kind of schools to look at with me, and I just feel kind of alone. I knew my dad could have helped me out with that, so it's kind of just on me to make the decision.
Well, I did go to high school and I did somewhat go through the college process, but I was with her father in high school, and I found out I was pregnant with her my senior year, so I did not go to college. We were financially stable enough to afford for me not to go to college and for him to get a degree so he could take care of me and the kids and the rest of our family.
So, with these problems that Taylor has about the college process, do you feel as though you can't really help her because you maybe really haven't been there?
I mean, I feel like as far as applying to schools and everything, and maybe she is right with the sports situation because I wasn't an athlete in high school. Maybe with the whole sports situation, she can, she's really good, so she can go to any school that she wants. But I can definitely help her get her to where she needs to be as far as academically and applying the application process and everything else. So I think I could be helpful toward that. And obviously I would take her on school visitations and stuff like that to see what best fit for her. So,
Do you think this is true? Do you think your mom could help you with some of your college problems?
I mean, if she tried, she's kind of focused on her job and her new job, doing that right now. She kind of left the fact that my dad passed away too, not just her husband. She's not really just acknowledging that.
well, it's been almost over 6 months now, and I have been trying to acknowledge it with her, but she usually would just brush me off or just be like, I don't want to talk about it, or I'm annoyed, just leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, so I don't know how to, and yeah, maybe I have been focusing on this new job a little bit because we need the money, obviously, and I can't get stuck into that situation where I just let life go by because a tragedy happened. Like, I need to be strong for my kids. I need to be able to support us now. So it's just really hard because I'm trying to be there for her as well as do a good job at work, and I'm trying the best I can to balance it out, and maybe I'm not doing it right. I'm not really sure.
Do you think that's true?
I think she's not doing it right.
Well, what do you think I can do better as far as that's concerned?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, I just didn't really get to talk to my dad about these things, and it really makes me upset and frustrated. So I don't know.
So I'm feeling a lot of like tension between you two, mother and daughter situation with the whole losing your father and losing your husband. So I think that I might have an exercise that could help you guys if you're up for it.
Sure.
Yeah. So you see this empty chair in between you.
Mm-hmm.
How about we pretend that your father and your husband is sitting right there in that chair, and you guys can just talk to him and tell him what you wish that you could if he was sitting right there.
Who do you want to start?
Mom, you can start.
Okay. First, I want to say I miss you, and I'm also very upset and mad at this whole situation because you left me all alone with the kids, and I just don't know what to do. You were always there. You were my rock. You helped me make really important decisions in my life, and I just don't know how to handle certain situations now that you're gone, and you left me and the kids, and it's just been really hard, and I don't want to, and they're going through so much pain right now, and I just don't want them to experience that at such a young age, and they have to, and it's really hard to help them to push through after such a tragedy like this.
That was good. Good. Taylor, do you have a few things you want to say to your dad?
Yeah. Hey, Dad. I just kind of feel lost because I don't really know what to do with everything, college, and I wish there was some way that you could guide me through these situations that I'm going through right now, like that SATs and stuff. I just hope that I could figure it out, and I wish that you could kind of help Mom in a way, but I really don't know how to do it on my own. So, yeah, I miss you, and it kind of sucks to be in this position right now.
Yeah. That was pretty good. You guys getting to talk to him. So maybe what kind of feelings emerged when you did this exercise? What were you feeling?
I kind of felt bad for my mom because, like, she does have a lot on her plate too, and I'm not really realizing that, I guess. Like, I kind of feel selfish now looking at it from her point of view. Because she did lose her husband, and I guess I should have been there for her.
Yeah, I mean, it was just very emotional because it's the first time Taylor has really talked about anything to do with her dad since his passing, and it's just extremely eye-opening as to what she is really going through, and I think that it gave me a better perspective on how to see it from her point of view.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good you guys are realizing that. So now after you've done that, do you feel as though you guys could be more open with each other now?
I feel like we could try.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good step in the right direction.
Well, I'm glad the two of you have been able to start breaking down the walls that you've both built up after your dad and your husband's passing. Obviously that was hard and that clearly had strained your relationship a little, but hopefully from here you now have the tools to start rebuilding that relationship and that foundation that you used to have and start just building a relationship from here. And I think now you guys might be on the road to a new and healthier and better relationship.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.